it going? So today I'm going to share some of my top tips, 20 tips on how to get a clear acne-free skin. So I've been suffering from acne for my entire life until quite recently. So I still do get breakouts here and there depending on what I eat and also whether I follow some of my skincare tips in this video. Today we are going to be covering skincare tips and what you can do to your skin to get a clear skin. I'm not really going to talk about diet and exercising. Those two play a major part in getting clear skin too. But I won't be able to squeeze everything into a video, so today I'm only going to talk about skincare and what you can do to your skin. So number one is to use a really gentle cleanser. That's the first mistake that I made for 10 years or more. I was using a very dry, really harsh cleanser because my skin is really oily and I was breaking out, so I'm using all the harsh cleanser. And what it does is that it strips out all the oil on your face. Your face feels really dry and stretched out. What your body is going to try to do is to overcompensate by producing more oil to hydrate your skin basically. So I really think this is one of the most important steps in getting a clear skin is to use a gentle face cleanser. I'm using Thursday Plantation Tea Tree face wash. I still do have acne prone skin, so I like to use a bit of tea tree oil product on my skin to kill the bacteria on my skin. First step is to use gentle face cleanser. Can't emphasize that enough. The second tip is to not overwash your face. This is also another big mistake that I made when I was in high school or college or whatever, for a long time. Yeah, so I wanted to feel clean, so I just kept washing and it just gets oilier and oilier. So don't overwash your face. Try to wash your face twice a day. But I do recommend washing off your makeup before you go to the gym. What you can do is to use a oil cleanser so it doesn't really dry out your skin. I like to use Shumira, the pink color oil cleanser. It has a really nice consistency, so it really removes all the dirt on my face. So I normally use that before I go to the gym. And if I don't wash my face before I go to the gym, I always regret it. 100% breakout the day after. Just little whiteheads or just little breakouts. So number three. So the first three tips are basically about washing your face. The third is to wash your hand with your face wash or antibacterial wash before you wash your face. So what you're doing is you're basically cleaning off all the bacteria on your hand because our hands are nasty, man. Seriously, the most nasty stuff ever. Our hands are disgusting. So wash your hand before you wash your face. Very, very important. I'm sorry, the fourth tip is also around washing your face. So use lukewarm water. So I used to use cold water to wash my face when I first started breaking out when I was in school. Because everybody, my mom's friend, the beauticians that I went to, pretty much everybody told me to use cold water because my skin was really red, inflamed, and it's just it was just painful to look at. So everybody asked me to use cold water to wash my face to calm it down. Oh my god, that is the worst advice ever. I wish I knew more back then because then I wouldn't have so much scars and marks on my face. It's really important to use warm water, not too hot as well, because it helps to cleanse the oil and impurities in your pores because your pores will be opened up and you can clean the stuff inside. So it's really important to use warm water. Try to warm up your hand as well because my hands are always quite cold in the winter. So wash your hands, warm up your hands, and then wash your face with warm water. That's very important. Not hot water because hot water dries out your skin and you don't want that because dry skin causes acne as well. I'm gonna talk about that later. So number 5, I've talked about this just now, but don't wear makeup to the gym, especially foundation. You can wear a little bit of eye makeup, it's fine. Don't wear foundation. It is the worst thing you can do at the gym because all the crap are trying to get out of your skin, like your sweat, like toxins and everything. And if you have foundation on top, the sweat and stuff are not going to be able to come out. And you want those things out. There are toxins, and if you keep them in there, it's gonna get inflamed. Bacteria is just gonna get stuck in there. So it's really important to not wear foundation to the gym. So number 6 is to use a hydrating oil-free moisturizer. I'm not going to recommend you to use my moisturizer. Just use some sort of really nice oil-free hydrating moisturizer, because it is really important to hydrate your skin after you wash your skin. Because if your skin is dry and dehydrated, your skin is gonna overcompensate by producing more oil. So your skin is gonna be even more oily. And another problem is if you have dry skin, then it's gonna trap the dead skin cells, which is gonna clog your pores, and the oil are just gonna get stuck in there. The bacteria is just gonna feed on it, and you're gonna get like a really nasty breakout. So it is super important to keep your skin hydrated. Yeah. So number 7 is to exfoliate your skin once a week. I reckon this is also one of the most important steps, especially if you have acne-prone skin. Lots of people that have acne-prone skin tend to have dehydrated, oily skin because of the cleanser that they use. So it is really important to exfoliate those dead skin cells on top so that your skin can breathe and not get clogged. So the exfoliator that I use is this Fruit Enzyme Mask by Aspect. I really like it. This is one product that helps my skin to get to where I am today. And also like combination of using gentle cleanser, moisturizer, and have a good lifestyle. I do that once a week, and I definitely don't recommend you to try those beaded exfoliator because they are really harsh for your skin. And one of the most important thing for acne prone skin is to be gentle to your skin. Number 8 is to use a clay mask. So a clay mask is really great in purifying your skin. So it helps to draw out the impurities from your skin, tighten your pores, also removing excess sebum, which is the oil, and also exfoliate your skin like really gently. So I used to use a lot of clay masks, not recently, but I used to do it once a week, and it gave me really nice result. I was using this Innisfree clay mask and the Kiehl's ones, so you can try those out. And Glam Glow is really popular for their mask, so you can try those out too. Number 9. So in case you haven't realized, for acne prone skin, removing your dead skin cells gently is very important. So this tip is also all about exfoliating your skin really gently. So AHA is great for that, and there's lots of products out there that has like AHA in it. So I'm using SK2 HA, I can't remember, but it's SK2 facial treatment lotion if I'm not wrong. I use that every night. It has a bit of HA in it, so it's really gentle. So I just use that on a cotton pad, just put it all over my face before I put on my serum and my moisturizer. So that really helped me in my opinion, so I use that every night. So AHA is basically a really light peel, I guess, to gently peel your skin. If you use concentrated AHA, it's gonna be really harsh. And those are the things they put in those feet peeling mask. So yeah, a little bit of AHA for skin is great for glowy skin. Yeah. Don't go to bed with your makeup on. I always wash my makeup off before I go to bed, before I go to the gym. Sometimes not, but I try my best. Because makeup foundations do clog your pores, even though it says it doesn't, but come on, just think about it. You have a layer of things stuck in your pores. The foundation cover up your pores, so it's going to clog your pores if you don't wash it for the whole day. So yes, wash your face wash your makeup off before you go to bed or before you go to the gym. It's going to really help you to have a clear, glowy skin. So if you do have breakouts here and there, I recommend trying tea tree oil for spot treatment. If I do have a couple of spots, I do like to use a little teeny tiny bit of tea tree oil. I normally dilute it a little with my facial essence and just like lightly tap it on my acne. Just that little spot, not anywhere around it, because I don't want to dry out my skin, because tea tree oil is extremely drying. So if you don't use it properly, it's going to dry out the skin more, causing more breakout. So tea tree oil is really great because it's antibacterial. So I like to put it on my spot, kill those freaking bacteria, and normally by the next day my acne is gone. That's including using like just teeny tiny bit of tea tree oil. If I use lots, my skin is gonna get really red because it's really drying. So number 12 is to use salicylic acid face wash. I used to use them, but I find them a little bit too harsh on my skin. My skin is really sensitive, and that's the reason why I really emphasize on using really gentle face product. Salicylic acid is really great in clearing your pores, cleanse really deep, removing all those dirt and impurities, and at the same time exfoliate your skin. Basically, it sounds like a magic product. It clears your pores, exfoliates your skin gently, but the only downside of it is that it is quite drying. So that's the reason why it didn't work for me. But it worked for many people. And also benzoyl peroxide is another product that a lot of acne users use. It didn't work for me as well because my skin just hates anything that's really harsh. Okay, next, I'm also guilty of this. Don't pick on your acne or your pimple or your blackhead or your whitehead. Maybe whiteheads, maybe not. Try to not pick on your face basically, because it's gonna cause scar, it's gonna cause the bacteria to be spreaded around your face, causing more breakouts around the area. So yeah, don't pick on them because it is also gonna cause inflammation. Okay, I don't think you're gonna be happy with this, but wash your hair every day. Especially if you go to the gym and if you have oily hair, oily scalp, or oily face. Because you are going to be transferring those oil on your head to your pillow and then to your face when you're asleep. Imagine all those grease and oil you have gathered all day, you transfer it to your pillowcase and into your face. So next, I think it's number 15, is to use SPF daily. It is really important. Sunscreen helps to protect your skin from the UV rays, especially if you're in Australia. We have like really harsh UV rays here. So use SPF daily. It helps to get a more youthful skin, and at the same time, zinc oxide is great for acne because it is anti-inflammatory. So the next tip is to use mineral makeup foundation. That's all I use, like mostly, unless if I'm going to a big event, then I'll use a full coverage foundation. But if I'm just going out for a photo shoot or stuff, I'll just use some mineral foundation. So for those days that you don't need like a full coverage face, you can try to use mineral foundation. They can be a little bit more cakey if you put too much, so just be careful with that. So I used to use retinoids as well. Retinoids is basically like vitamin A derivative. So basically it helps to get rid of your dead skin cells at a quicker rate so that the dead skin cells won't clog your pores. I used to use a medical grade retinoids. What happened is it dries out my skin a bit too much. So what the doctor suggested me to do was to be on it for a couple of months. So it did help with my breakouts, but it made my skin a lot more sensitive than it used to be, so I stopped it. But right now in the market, there's a lot of more gentle retinoids out there. Okay, so this is something that I've been doing for a long time. I clean my brushes, my face brushes, after every use. I don't clean it immediately because that's just crazy. I don't have time to clean my brushes after I put on my makeup. But anyway, I don't use the same face brush after I use it because you'll be transferring all the oil and bacteria on your face back to your face again. I just don't think it's worth the risk to get a few breakouts. Just wash the freaking brushes. Okay, I think this is number 19. Almost there, guys. So I know this may sound a little wasteful, but I use I use tissue to pat dry my face after I wash my face. I just don't want any excess stuff on my face. I want it clean before I put on moisturizer. I'm not gonna rub my face because rubbing your face is bad. It's gonna irritate your skin. So pack dry your face lightly with tissue and just put on your moisturizer and stop. So the last tip is definitely one of the most important tips, is to exercise. I don't really want to get into like deep details on how exercising is going to help you, but the general idea is that it's going to improve your blood circulation, which means it's going to transfer more oxygen to your skin, keeping it fresh and clean. And at the same time, when you're exercising, you're going to be sweating, pushing out toxins, bacteria, so it is going to help to keep your skin clear. So make sure you wash your face after you work out, especially a heavy leg workout or cardio workout, because you're gonna have lots of sweat and grease on your face. So wash those stuff off and you're gonna feel so good. Trust me, exercising is like my #1 tip to having a clear skin. So I hope this video helps you out. If you have acne, you can try some of these tips out. And if you do have like serious acne, maybe try to visit a GP or a dermatologist and see what they think. I used to see a couple of dermatologists. I've gone on like antibiotics, Roaccutane, like topical creams. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!